This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Wild West Exodus. I'm joined by Darren from Warcradle Studios. And Darren, what are we going to be playing today?
So today we're playing a 700-point battle, which is the kickoff to our Organised Play League. So we're allowed to use models from our starter sets and nothing else. And then as you play through, you expand by adding more troops and build your forces up. This one's a treasure hunt scenario, so what we've got to do is capture these objectives, which are also from our new Organised Play kit. Very sexy gold poker chips there.
Yeah, I will say I've been resisting fiddling with these things because they have that nice heavy weight that a poker chip should have.
Very nice, yeah. So we've got to capture the objectives. We've got 5 turns to do it. You get 2 points for discovering a treasure hoard, and then 1 extra point the longer you hold on to it.
Right, and how do we discover a treasure hoard?
So, moving into base to base, and then you spend an action point, roll a dice. On an even, it's the treasure. On an odd, it's a dud. So that comes away. When we're left with 3 on the table, those are the ones that are the treasure troves to fight for.
I see, so it's nearly worth getting there quickly for both of us just to get the chance to find out if it's on our side of the table or not.
Yeah, or let someone else do all the hard work. However you want to play it.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'm obviously going to be taking out the Union, Union, my faction. I love them. So I have Odysseus Grant, Bernard Hopkins, Alfred Woodhouse, and a Union fire team. So no hands in this game for me.
No, but very deadly fire team in there, very deadly.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing the new Absolute Power Posse to the table, and I'm thrilled to bits to be using these. I've been spending the last week getting them painted, and they are gorgeous. So I have
done a beautiful job on the paint.
Thank you very much, sir. So with the boss, I'm dropping the third man, and then as backup for him, we've got his loyal bodyguard Creature, Hunter Bennett, and Megan Wild. So quite a small force because each one of them has a lot of special abilities.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of fortune on your side of the table.
Oh, yeah.
And anybody who has watched our games before, fortune is kind of your lifeblood in this game. It's going to buy you all those re-rolls, those extra actions, whenever you just need that 1 point more to get an extra shot off.
Yep.
So something to be very careful of using during your games. And hopefully this should actually teach everybody early on just how important that fortune is. It's such a key component.
Absolutely.
Now, we are playing with updated rules, yes?
Yeah. We've had a couple of FAQs come out, so we're just making sure that everything's nice and tight and up to date with that. Yeah,
so we will be doing our best to stay up to date with the FAQ. If you notice we've missed anything, please feel free to post it in the comments below and scream at me that I'm a cheating fellow and have screwed Darren out of a well-earned victory.
Rightio. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
All right, so shall we begin?
Let's do it.
Now, I will say this is not a how to play. This is us actually playing through this scenario at our current level, so we may play it a little bit quicker than everybody at home would expect. If you do want to learn how to play, we do have how to play videos up with Darren and myself for Wild West Exodus. We actually did a fantastic themed week a while back. Really great to go back and have a look at.
Yeah, and I've got some vengeance to get back for that.
Of course.
Awesome.
Glorious vengeance.
Right, let's get those adventure cards.
Yep, so we take 3, yeah?
Yep, 3 for the points.
So just to remind everybody, you've got the guts, you've got the glory side on these. The guts is doing something extra. The glory is gaining you extra VP. So take a quick second to read these.
Okay, let's set the bench high there.
Okay, who's your boss?
Third man.
Third man? Okay. Okay, and that, and that's all fine.
Awesome.
Okay, draw to see who's getting the initiative.
So I have 39, sir.
Oh, a very good draw, sir. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit quicker than you.
Okay, good.
46.
Oh, was it there? I thought
Although
I was
that is
in
a
then.
4 action point card, so that's an expensive going first.
Yeah.
Would you like to steal?
No, not this game, no.
All right, I will draw for my first activation then. 3 points. Where do I want to put 3 points? I think I'm going to put my 3 points directly onto Grant himself. So he's going to activate from here and get himself moving. So he's got a quickness of 5, so he can move 5 inches. That brings him in range of the building.
Yeah.
It's 3 inches of a building to get in, or base contact?
No, 3 inches is fine.
All right, then he is going to pop inside the building.
So a second move action costs 2 action points.
Yep, so that's that, and he will spend a fortune, one of these lovely poker chips, to actually discover.
Go for a search action.
Yes.
So roll the dice, evens you're good, odds not so good.
All right. Is there treasure in the post office? It's a post office. I would expect there to be treasure here. And
not only is it evens,
yes, it's a critical.
It's a critical success already. So yep, you've found some treasure. So that stays right where it is. The marker's now in play. So that's something we're going to have to fight over.
I like having it in a building because that means you have to come and get me.
I do. But at this moment, you've got Grant holding it. So is that the right man to be doing the job? As long as he's out of my way, I'm quite happy with that.
See, this is why I'm happy, because I've got my support unit like right here, and they are ready just to move up, take that position, hold it while Grant goes off and kicks ass elsewhere.
Right.
I am so happy with that.
Right. Okay. So come on, God, be on my side.
1 point.
One action point. One action point.
Well, it's better than we normally do in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Right, yeah.
Ripois.
And to be fair, I've got a giant pile of fortune that I can use to bump that up.
Yeah.
So let's look at this. Now I'm thinking, let's get the third man up. So he is going to take a move action. So quickness of 5. Get him up to there. Then I'm going to need to burn some stuff. So I'm going to buy an action point. And then I'm going to buy another action point for 2. And I'm going to take a move action to there.
Okay.
And that will do. I think I'm going to be safe from your guns for a bit. And at the end of his activation, obviously all of his fortune. Actually, with that last fortune point, I'm going to hunker down.
Yeah, get a little cover there.
And pretend I'm just a pile of cloth that you've got no interest in. It's not going to hurt you. You're fine.
Hey, who left the door open? The blanket blew out again.
The animated poncho. Over to you, sir.
Okay, so I will draw. Ooh, I get 2.
2? Average?
2 is average, yeah. Tell you what, I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I'll play this on my fire team. They're going to go for a move action. So for 5 inches, brings them in range of the building. Then Grant's going to spend a fortune with largesse to give them 2 so they can jump on in. And they're 9.
And the party begins.
So it begins.
Right.
That will do me.
Okay. What have I got? 3 action points.
Ooh, lovely.
So that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Also, quick question. Why is there a random stone in the middle of the table? What is this?
Do you know what? I forgot to introduce this. So this is my hexalith. So what this is where the hex energy pushes and forces its way out of the ground. And any hex forces can use them as portals to teleport through.
Oh.
Now, the other thing is some of the characters within the Hex Force bring additional ones to play.
Got it.
But as we're just using the starter set posses at the moment, I'm just going to bring one. I'll be nice to you.
All right.
But that doesn't mean I won't be creating more as the game goes on. Okay, so 3 action points.
Yep.
Let's get Hunter Bennett on the go. So the man who betrayed the Union for the Hex.
He must die for his insolence.
And I will focus that action for an extra 2.
Yep.
And then his third action point will be a search.
Okay. Oh, it's an even.
And it's another crit. It's an even. So that's mine. That one's yours. We've got 1 aside.
Okay.
So not bad. And that gives us both 2 victory points. And that's his action points spent. And I think he's done move, focus. So he's got 1 of his limit left.
Yep.
Let's pop that down there as well. And then his fortune comes back.
Yeah. See, this is the nice thing. With all of your guys having fortune that's constantly regenning, that resource is so nice. Ugh. Okay, I got 1 action point.
Okay.
I tell you what, it's going to go on Woodhouse. However, I am going to play some guts. Now, I can play as many of these as I want if I remember, yeah?
Yep, you just add them to your action pool or whatever bonuses you want to get from them.
All right, so I will play this one to gain 1.
Okay.
So I'll pop this around here out the way. So now he has 2. I think that's all he's really, really going to need. But from where he is, he's going to go for a little walk for 5 inches, just up the middle here.
Is that the whistling I can hear again?
Yes, there's whistling coming through the air. So this gentleman is an artilleryman, which you guys have actually just done as a beautiful little weapon profile. So this is long-ranged artillery. So it's a special with blast, indirect, and a critical brutal. Range, 72 inches.
Anywhere you like. Anywhere you like.
Pierce -2, rate of attack 1, and he has an accuracy of 5.
So he's not bad. I mean, you can focus that if you wanted. Not that I'm trying to, help you burn through your fortune, but
I tell you what, I will focus it for another card.
For another card, cool.
Yeah, because I'm reading the glory on my cards. It's all strikes at the minute, and
Sure.
we're not close enough, so I may as well just burn through those for the guts.
Makes sense, makes
So
sense.
it's a focus shot, so plus...
So that's going to be +2.
Okay.
Puts him on aim 7.
7, so looking for a 3.
Nice.
A 2.
Okay, it's a miss.
I'm going to spend the fortune.
No, yep, you burn that fortune, please.
I'm going to spend a fortune to reroll.
Okay.
Because on a 3, I want this to hit. Also, I should have said, I am targeting this gentleman.
Yep, knowing where it's going is good. I did assume it was going to be dropped on Bennett, though. There's that hatred of the traitor right there.
Yeah, and for a 4. So it will hit.
So that's good, that's good.
And that means we're using the template now, yeah?
So that's going to land right on his head. There's no one else around, but being an indirect weapon, it's always going to scatter.
Yes.
Okay, so if you roll that...
I will actually just roll it right next to the miniature.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's D5, so it's going to go 1 inch that way, which still clocks him a good one.
Nice. So it's a hit that is Pierce -2.
-2. Now, what I could have done there before you rolled your dice was called a quicken the dead. Tried to dive out the way, but one of the unfortunate things about blast weapons is the explosion's so big, there's no chance of you getting out the way of it. So let's do that grit check. So grit 5. +1 for that puts me on 6. The piercing was
2. So
okay, so I'm looking at 6s.
All right, and the...
Oh, yep. And it's good.
Oh,
I think that's my first successful grit check ever this week.
bloody foxholes.
That's good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Well, he's now done.
Okay.
So it's on to you, sir.
Right. 2 action points to play with. Now, creature really does need to get up and protect his master.
He kind of does.
Yeah, so we've got a quickness of 5, and I'm thinking, as his base is much bigger than that, I'm going to focus that for 7 to bring him in just there.
All right.
And that'll do. Actually, I will drop the ever-popular fortune for the hunker at the end there and claim that fortune back.
Yeah. Why would you not?
Absolutely, yep.
Right.
Unless, of course, you forget.
Well, you see, I don't know, because you have it and you clearly would do it, I would just give it to you the whole time.
Yeah, it's usually that, or you go on the lookout if you've got ranged weapons. You've got that spare action point of fortune, just chuck that down and make sure you're ready.
Right, let's see what I got for Mr. Hopkins. Gets 3 action points.
Nice.
That's quite lovely. So, he is actually hiding behind the little house here. So I'm going to lift the top off. He's going to spend 1 point to move into the building, because we love us being in some buildings. I'll put this back on here. Hopefully you'll forget he's there. And he has a range of 20. And the great thing is, because he's in a building, it's any wall in the building, which is so nice, because it just increases your threat range. So 20 inches. Can pre-measure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pre-measure away.
So 20 inches.
So when I play at home, I actually don't
range.
pre-measure. I prefer the that kind of tantalising thing of missing.
Can I shoot your rock?
You can.
I will shoot the rock.
Indeed.
I will shoot the rock, because that's the only thing in range.
Yep.
But I may as well have the shot. Now he has 3. He spent 1 to get in, so he will focus the shot.
Okay. +2 to his aim.
Yeah, so that's 8. So it's looking at a 2. Anything nice on here? It's refined, so it does get criticals on a 9.
9 or 10.
So a 4. It'll land.
It's good.
Yeah. So the pierce on that is just a -2.
-2. So grit 6.
Yep.
That's
in the tar.
Yeah. And he's good.
Damn it.
He's good.
Worth the shot though, because if I can get that out early.
I'm breaking all my luck here. This is good.
How many times do I say, whenever you're on camera, laws of mathematical probability, we place those into a small box, we lock said box, and then we film.
Fair play.
All right, I am totally maxed out here.
You good?
Yeah.
Right.
So you have 1 left, yeah?
So yeah, it's just Mega Wild for me. One of my favourite models ever. So
she is a very, very pretty character.
She's gorgeous. And
now, is she specifically for that faction, or is she like a mercenary or something?
Now she's Hex. Pure and simple. Pure and simple. But there's nothing to stop you if you've got the right sort of combination of outlaws, adding them to that posse, so you can get a whole mashup of loads of different things.
No, it's such a pretty model, even though it's not for the faction I like, I still want her.
No, beautiful.
And I would love to get her on the tabletop.
Absolutely beautiful. So I've not managed to search this one yet, but that one's mine. So I think I'm going to head for this one.
I see where you're going.
So we're going to take a hop over those barrels,
Uh-huh.
and then I will add that into the mix to move again. and I'll add that into the mix to focus that move action, which is just enough
Get to there.
to get her into the cover there. And then, as always, fortune comes back.
Yep. Okay, clear for the round?
Yeah, that's good. Me done.
Okay, so I will gather up my cards, dusting them off as I do, because we do have scatter on the table. They will go to there. And, okay, in fact, we'll take a second to tidy up. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're back for the new round. As they say, draw. Oof. What'd you get?
I'm not saying.
Well, I got a 16.
I got 3.
Oof.
Yes, but at least that's a 1 action point gone.
Yeah, that was a 2 for me.
Oh, okay.
So, no stealing?
No, you're good for the moment. You're good.
Okay, I will activate somebody for 3 action points. For 3 action points, I'm going to activate Grant.
Here he comes.
So at the end of his activation, he'll get his fortune back, but he doesn't have it for now. So what he's going to do is he will hop out and go for a move. So that's up to 8 inches, gets him to here. That is, however, the 3 action points spent. So I'm going to have to discard this card for 1 extra action.
Searching?
Of course.
Good luck, sir. Good luck.
Because if I can get this one, that's all 3 on the table.
Absolutely. All the others disappear. Yep.
Yeah. Come on, dice gods, treat me nice. And it's a 3, no good.
So that's no good. So let's
this
get rid of that
disappears.
one.
Both.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Got that there.
That's not bad, though. That means a lot of them are in my area. I'm quite all of them, in fact. So, yeah.
Well,
Superb.
that's my activation done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. 2 action points. I think, first of all, I'm going to activate the 3rd man. And I'm going to spend his 2 action points to compel creature.
Okay.
So he's going to use all that hex essence in him and activate him out of sequence. And it doesn't even count as his activation, which is awesome.
Right.
So it's a mind check at -1. So he is now 1. So as long as I don't roll a 9 or 10, he's good. And it's a 4. So I've got a free action with creature. And he's going to search. Oh, no.
No good.
It's no good.
So that goes.
It wasn't what we were looking for. So that's
that means
gone.
It's one of these 2.
It does.
Or it might be neither of them. Because you do still have to roll that even.
Yeah, so if that, yeah. Okay, so that's his 2 action points spent, but I've got Grant sitting in front of me, and Grant, he's got his fortune back, hasn't he?
This is why I popped them up first, and he's got some good cover there.
And I've got the Union guys covering me that haven't activated yet, so maybe that's not the best plan. Okay, so I will spend a point of his fortune, buy me an action.
What's he going
to do? And I think that's going to be a move action to over there, so losing the hunkered condition, but I will spend another one to get it back.
Yeah.
Just going to nudge back a little bit, and then I'm on 4 to finish, so I'm playing a little bit conservative this time.
Yeah.
So that's the 3rd man done.
Okay, I will draw for 3 actions. I think it's too tasty of an opportunity to miss because creature hasn't activated yet.
No.
I'm going to activate the fire team.
Okay.
And from where they are in this building, they are going to go from here and just see if we can shoot them. So I need to check my weapon ranges. 20-inch range is their basic rifle, but they have specials, so I have to look to the armory. Yeah?
Oh, yep.
So
Yeah,
the Gatling
any
gun,
upgrades will be there for you.
Gatling gun is range 15. The rocket launcher also 15. So very nice. So
Let's hope that I push the 3rd man back just enough.
Well, it's just creature I'm targeting.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So well in for creature.
Yep. There's nothing wrong with me being paranoid. That's how the hex have survived this long.
Yeah, true. So I need to have a look at my weapon profiles. So if we clear those out, I'll roll these.
So you're going to focus the shot?
I have the action to do it, or I could save it to take a second shot if I fail. I think I'm going to save it.
Cool.
They have an aim skill of 5, so looking at 5s.
Yep. Clear shot from there.
Yeah. The orange one is the rocket.
Cool.
Let's see what we get. Critical fail on the rocket.
Okay. What's your rate of attack on the Gatlings, dude?
Oh, actually, I need to double check that. Rate of attack on the Liberty Gatling is actually 3.
See, I'd rather it was 1. I'd rather it was 1, but yeah, you got a few more dice to roll there, buddy.
All right, well, I've got 4 more dice to roll. So
Okay.
the Liberty rocket has missed.
So that missed outright, and it was a crit fail, so no re-rolls on those.
And the 2 more for the Gatlings. Well, there's a critical.
Fantastic.
And 2 more hits, so that's 5 hits on him total. Critical shred.
So if there was cover in this condition,
Yeah.
you'd be ignoring it.
Okay.
I'm in the
They
open.
do, however, have linked, brutal, and refined.
So linked and brutal and refined. So you're looking at crits on 9 or 10, so no
So
forced re-rolls.
2 crits there.
And you also had, what else was that on there, sorry?
So there was a 9, a 10, and a regular.
On your card there.
Oh, linked, brutal, refined.
So how many of the Gatling shots missed?
1.
Re-roll. So linked allows you to re-roll a failed shot.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you that, but I suppose in the spirit of
Fair
fairness,
play.
I better add, really.
It still misses.
So it's still a miss.
That's fine. But that's still 5 saves at -2.
Okay, 5 saves at -2. Now, have you included brutal in that? 'Cause
No, that
adds-
makes it 10.
So brutal will add an extra hit per weapon. It's not
okay.
double. So
Okay,
just
then
one
it's-
extra hit. So
Well, 5 hits becomes 7 then.
absolutely.
Still 7 is bad enough.
7's bad enough, dude. 7's bad enough. So we're looking at piercing -2 on those, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm down to 4s, but I do have tough working for me.
Looking
So
at 6.
that's a
critical.
crit success. I'll live with that.
Yep. It's a fail.
That's a fail. So I'm going to re-roll that for tough. Whoop. Re-roll that for tough. And that is another fail.
So
Now, what I can do with that is ignore the wound and become stunned. So
Okay.
he's in a funny place now. So that's 2 dealt with. He's good.
nice. Oh, fail.
And he's not good on that one. So without
So-
tough working for him,
So because he's stunned, he loses tough.
because he's stunned, he can't use that ability again.
Right.
So
Deed.
he's out of there. He's out of
Yay.
there. He's a bodyguard. That's what he's there for. That's
Yeah.
what he's there for.
The Union fire team is quite vicious with its
Yeah.
firepower.
I mean, it does drop in at just, if I'm not mistaken, it drops in about 200 odd points with the weapons added to it.
Yeah,
so
well, I mean,
it's a
like,
substantial chunk of points. But
40 points a guy. And then,
it's 120, and
yeah,
your
the Gatlings are
weapons,
30
I think
apiece.
might be 205 thereabouts.
And then the rocket is another 25.
Yeah. So it's a chunk, but
It's a worthwhile chunk.
considering they are just normal guys, they deliver every single time.
I do like the flexibility you're having for your first game, actually building to a points limit rather than being given just here is a set force to play with.
Yeah.
You know, it lets those of us who love to play in the meta actually begin that journey.
Yeah, well, if you're going to be using points at some point, it does help to kind of get the ball rolling. So that's creature done with.
Yeah, well, creature's dead. It's your draw.
3.
Ooh. Interesting. Could we be seeing someone making a dash here?
I think it's inevitable. So let's have a check on range. Now she can just jump over that. She's well in range. So, but actually, let's be clever.
Yep.
So I'm going to move into cover.
Yep.
And then I will spend an action to search. So this is the last one.
Well, there's one in the middle. Oh,
And it's
no
an odd.
good.
So that
that
one
goes.
disappears.
And that means it might be this one in no man's land.
Well, how many have we got on the table now?
2.
So we've got 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So we're down to 3 tokens.
Yeah.
So that is it. These are the tokens that we're going to be left to fight over.
See, so this one automatically becomes it then?
Automatically becomes the last piece of treasure. So you've got 1, I've got 1, and the one in the middle. We couldn't have planned that better. That's awesome. So I've done a move action, I've done a search action.
Yeah.
Limit of 3, so...
And it was 3 action points, you have 1?
Yeah, and some fortune to play with.
Yeah. Are you thinking of spending to get moving?
Yeah, I don't want to run away like a coward. I'm feeling like I should, but let's just have a double check on that one.
Or,
So
are you going to try and take a sneaky pop at me? Oh, he's out.
Okay, he's out. So I can take... that's not going to work. No. Just keep reminding myself I don't have to do everything in the first and second turn. So she will hunker, and
Yep.
I'm quite happy with that.
All right, I will draw for 2 actions. I will put it on Hopkins, my sniper, who is going to take a focused shot from where he is here at her.
I forgot he was in there. you said I
Called
would.
it.
You
Called
said
it.
I would.
All right, so he is working.
Burn the building down.
He has. Oh, if I picked up the right card, would be useful. He has just a chance sniper rifle, which is refined with a critical decapitate, range 20, piercing -2.
There's nothing wrong with decapitate on a 9 or a 10 against a small base model. That's lethal.
Yeah,
So
and it's an aim of 6.
okay,
The focus becomes 2s. I'm looking for
-1 for the cover.
3s. I'm looking for.
That's still pretty damn fine, isn't it?
Yeah. A 4 will
He's
hit.
got it. He's got it. And
So
what was the rate of
it's
attack on that one? Rate of attack
it
1?
should just be 1. It is 1 because obviously bow action sniper rifle. What do you expect?
Just double checking. I don't know why I'm double checking to give you more shots, but there we go. So piercing on that was
-2.
So I'm grit 5, grit 6, grit 7. So back down to 5.
Oh, no good.
I'm being mocked.
No good.
I'm being mocked. Okay, I will re-roll that with a fortune.
Of course.
Now, once again, I could have said quicken the dead,
Yep.
but actually I'm going to hold back and try and get metal in play first. So,
5 is good.
and 5 is good. We're all right with
Excellent.
that one. We're all right with that one.
All right. Now, I'm going to play my guts to get a face within 8.
Okay.
That'll just get me.
So
rolling everyone.
he couldn't do the job. Obviously, he's radioing in Woodhouse.
Woodhouse! I missed! So I draw for Woodhouse.
Yep.
He will get 2. So can I focus that artillery barrage?
Yeah, yep. You can focus that. There's no
Yeah.
problem with that.
All right. We will do the exact same here to here.
Okay. Now, because it's got the blast, I can't quicken the dead this one, no matter how much I want to.
Yeah. So aim 5 goes to 7, looking at a 3.
Mm-hmm.
A 6 will do it.
Yeah, well, we had the -1 for cover, so forgot about that, but that 6 says whatever. It's all good.
That 6 says, well, see, here's the thing. A sniper rifle is very much a directed letter to someone. This is kind of a more to whom it may concern.
Yes, yeah, I'll go with that. It's just over there. Over there will do. Okay, piercing.
-2.
All right.
Is there any extra abilities on it? Blast, special, indirect, critical, brutal. That's fine.
Critical, brutal, but there was no crit on that one.
No, there wasn't.
Now, I'm not going to get my cover bonus because obviously the template is in the middle of my model, so I'm not going to get that, but I will get my hunkered, so I need 6s. Critical fail. So I can't re-roll that.
No?
And let's just make sure she has metal. She does. So she has metal.
Yeah.
So she manages to survive the hit, she's bleeding out, but
Yeah. Shell-shocked.
we're okay with that one.
Right. That is me cleared. The rest of the round is yours.
Right, so that leaves me with Traitor Bennett.
Yep.
Okay.
Who is currently holding an objective for you.
He's doing the good stuff, and we have 4 action points to spend, so I think it's going to have to be a mad grab for the one in the middle.
Okay.
And so we're looking at 5. That's going to be a double move or a tricky focus dash. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to double move that one. I don't want to risk a dash.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's 3 action points, and then that is the final one, so I don't even need to roll for that.
Yeah, but
So
we don't get the bonus for the discovery on it. Or do you, because you were the first in base?
Now, that's interesting. So this is the treasure, so I'm not going to get that 2 victory points because I didn't find it. It's been pointed out to me. So I've got 1 action point left,
Uh-huh.
and I think I'm going to Black Woodhouse.
Okay, I assume you're in range?
I'm just going to have a check on that one. So it's 15 with his electro carbine.
Well in.
That's good. Well, this is close, so it's good enough. And we've got an aim of 6 with a rate of attack of 2. And looking at that, I think if you check from your end, that might be 2 bits of cover in the way. The boxes under there and this.
I would call 1.
Yeah.
Because the boxes, and then you've got the awning, but the awning's such a big piece, and you can kind of see past it anyway. It's like 1 post in the middle of your shot.
Yep.
Odds of hitting that, not very high. So I'm calling 1.
I'm happy with it. I'm more than happy with that. So aim 6 with a -1 and another -1 for being over 12 inches. 6 is required. It's a crit fail on the first shot.
I forgot his batteries.
And on the second shot, it's a crit success.
Oh, God.
So 1 of each, I'm happy with that. So There is no there's critical stun on that one.
Okay.
So if you survive this attack,
Yeah.
you're going to suffer from stun.
All right. So grit 5.
And the piercing on that's -2, but obviously with that in the way, that drops to -1.
So I'm looking at a 6 to save myself.
Once again, you could have quickened the deaded.
Need to remember quicken the dead.
It's a reaction-based rule. If you're not quick enough to get it in, then you ain't going to get it in.
Yeah. Okay. And for a 9.
Oh, he tanks it.
Does not care.
He tanks it. So double move plus a shot. His limit's reached. That is the end of Bennett's activation.
Okay. Anybody left?
Well, it would have been creature, but you vaporized him. So.
You know, I had to repaint the place.
And he's such a
Have you
loyal
seen the
hex
paint
beast.
flaking off the walls? Although, also to point out, we are using the lovely new terrain set from the guys at Warcradle. These work really well in the game. I like them.
They're lovely. Very, very lovely.
And I did actually build every last one of these myself.
Awesome.
Quite proud of that. Okay, no one left to activate?
No, that's it. Job done.
All right, we'll tidy up. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, back for round 3. Draw.
Do it.
I always love saying that in this game. I know it's cheesy, but I love just going draw.
Makes sense.
Oh,
What you got?
I don't want to tell you.
I'm at least I'm in double figures. I'm on 10. Go on.
6.
Oh, okay then.
The cards have turned their face from me.
Right. Are you gonna do anything saucy?
No, I'm not going to do anything saucy.
Okay.
I'll let you have this one.
Give me a big one. 2.
Oof.
We can make that work.
Who's it going to be?
So third man's going to activate, and I'm going to attempt to vaporize Grant.
Thankfully, I'm in coverage. Yay!
Simple as that. There's no more important things right
And
now.
Grant has full stack of fortune.
He certainly does. So let's kick off with a hex bolt. So we've got 12-inch range on that.
Uh-huh.
I am in range and I am about to shoot you. I'm dropping hints there.
Okay, quicken the dead. Oh no, actually, I don't want to.
This is the issue with Quicken the Dead.
Yeah.
It's a good thing because you can avoid this entire shoot action, and I'm about to drop 3 dice worth of nasty on you.
Right, what's the piercing?
So the piercing on the hex bolt is -2, but it also has shred, so it's going to ignore that cover nonsense.
Yeah.
It's refined, and it's got critical lethal, so I'm making you re-roll grit checks on a 9 or a 10.
I'll quicken the dead.
But the other side of it is obviously if you use Quicken the Dead, you become disordered. You won't be able to fall back on metal should you get wounded.
Yeah, but it's... How many actions
chunk.
do you have?
How many actions? So I've got 2 action points, plus I've got 4 fortune sitting here, and then thanks to the Hexalith, I can pull a point of fortune from that as well. So I am sitting on 5 fortune.
So even
And
if,
what
even if I
else
do
I've got
this-
in here.
Yeah, can you do that shot again? If I've quickened the dead it?
Yeah, I can do the shot again. It's just it's another shoot action, so it's
Yeah.
going to cost me 2 action points to do it. Now, the other thing, while you're deciding,
Yeah.
I'm going to play some guts. Now, knowing that you've got a big fat pile of fortune sitting there and you could use veteran instincts on me, I'm going to stick that down. So that gives me +1 grit for this activation. So if you do start shooting at me, at least I am going to be a little bit better off for
Yeah, I
it.
tell you what, I probably will use veteran reactions over quicking the dead.
Okay.
So that gives me the...
So that puts you on the lookout, which
Yeah.
you then immediately spend to take a single shot.
Yeah, so it's 1 die.
Can't be focused, can't have anything else done to it. It's just a snapshot.
Well,
Quick
he's got
draw.
an aim of 6, and it's brutal.
So it's a tasty one. It is a good shot.
So fire that for a crit hit. Go on, you beauty.
Hey, yeah, right
So
between
it's
the eyes.
brutal and lethal.
Oh, God. Now, normally I'm shrouded, which would normally force you to re-roll that, but crit
because it's a
says
crit.
no. Crit says no. Okay, so it's piercing -3.
Yes. What does lethal do? We know brutal gives you a second damage to take care of.
Lethal is re-roll successful grit checks. Now, because you got brutal, you're dropping 2 hits on me that I've got to re-roll both. So this did not go according to plan.
Yeah.
So grit 5, grit 6 thanks to my card,
And
grit 7.
because of
Okay,
cover. So looking at
6s.
3s. Crit
Crit
save,
success on that one,
so no reroll for that.
and that ignores that. And then the brutal hit, it's an 8, so that has to be re-rolled. And it's another 8.
That's fine.
Whew.
Now, for doing that, how much did I have to spend? Isn't it 2 of the fortune?
2 for veteran instincts.
Yes, so Don't forget to do that. I almost did there.
Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't have let you forget that. That's it's a gamble. I need to draw that fortune out. So normally I'd have some firepower. I'd winkle that fortune out of you before I went for the killing stroke. But as it's a smaller game, you haven't got those things to rely on.
Yeah, that and Grant is kind of sitting in a dangerous location for your guy here.
Yeah. So let's do that shot. So I am aim 5. And there's going to be cover working. Now I'm touching this one, so that's not going to block me.
Yeah,
are we counting that as one piece or two?
They are separated.
So that's going to be -1 for that because it's in the corridor, -1 for that. So I'm going to lump the extra point to focus that one.
All right.
So that'll offset the -1, -2.
Yeah.
So I'm on 3 dice needing 5s.
Go for it.
First one is a crit. Fantastic. Second one
misses.
Is a miss. Now I'm going to pull on
for a reroll.
My hexalift there for a reroll.
Which
and
hits.
that gives, and that's refined as well. So that's another crit. So we've got 2 crits, and then the third hit. Is a 4. So that's a miss.
Yeah.
I could re-roll that, but you know what? I'm quite happy with what he's delivered so far.
Okay.
So we're looking at Shred ignoring the cover, and they are lethal back at you, sir.
All right. So grit 6 flat.
So grit 6 flat.
Does it?
Shred ignores the bonuses.
All cover?
For the first one. So that one's ignored. That one's still good.
All right, so grit 7, looking at 3s.
And piercing piercing -2. So that's you're on 5s.
5s. Not awful.
Re-rolling both of them though.
Yes. So first one is an 8.
So re-roll that, please.
So that's good. Re-roll that for a 7. Still good.
Still good.
Second one. Crit fail.
Okay.
Metal.
Metal it is, sir.
Glad I didn't go for Quicken the Dead.
So he's been, that's the thing. See, it's one of those ones you can work the maths out either way, and I think you definitely did the right thing there.
Yeah.
So that was the 2 saves done.
2 saves are done. That's your first shot down.
Yeah, so that's his 2 action points gone there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and blast you again.
Again.
I need 1 action point. I need 2 action points to do that.
Now could I Quicken the Dead?
Yes, you certainly can. And I was just about to slap another action point in that, but yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I'll Quicken the Dead that one.
So you're going to Quicken the Dead that one.
Yeah,
now, normally, Quicken the Dead would put Disorder down on you, but you've already got that covered.
Now, there's the thing, though. Could I do it because I already have Disordered?
You can Quicken the Dead with Disorder. It's literally a last-minute roll out of the way, but you can't use Metal once Disordered.
So I need
a quick check
of 5.
Yep.
So it's a 50-50. Oh, through it. A 3, no good.
No good.
So
Has he got Fortune for a reroll? Because it is a quick check. This is a check.
Yeah,
you can reroll it.
I'll do it. Come on. And he makes it.
Oh!
Denied. So it gives me a 5.
So we got a good shootout going on here now. How can I find some more action points? Let's see what I got. So that'll be those 2 right there.
2 more and 1 point of fortune. Because it's going to cost you 3 now?
No, when you're doing actions, it stays at 2.
Okay.
When it goes up to 3 and 4 is only when you're buying action points with fortune, because it's a really heavy duty thing to do.
Gotcha.
But, I'm not going to mess about. I'm going to slap a fortune in to focus that shot as well. So we're looking at 3 shots again.
Yeah, on your flat aim.
Oh, no. Yeah, absolutely. So, first one is a miss.
Oof.
Second one is a hit. Third one is also a hit.
But
also
not critical.
There's no lethals involved, but Shred still applies. So your grit +1, +1, but -2, so -1 overall.
Yeah, so looking at 3s.
Good luck, sir.
But Pierce. So, looking at 5s.
So your grit is, just buzz that by me again.
Grit 6.
Grit 6, and +1 for that, 7. So, yep, you're on 5s.
Yeah.
50-50.
First one, he's good.
Whoa.
Second one, he's also good. It's alive! I will say, I love this sculpt of Grant. It's very nice. Is this a newer one you guys have done?
Yeah, he's had a little bit more of the kind of burns and battle stuff placed onto him.
He feels a little more mercenary now that he's out of the full Union uniform.
Yeah, he's left the coat, he's left the hat, because Woodhouse is carrying
Yeah.
them, so he doesn't need them.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm getting more of a Jonah Hex sort of vibe off him, that soldier who no longer cares and just wants revenge.
Absolutely. That's why his men love him so much.
Yeah, to me.
Right, I'm going to get all my fortune back first because I know you're about to do some horrific things.
Yeah. So I get 3 action points.
That's that done, and the guts bonus disappears.
Now, I'll not choose who that's going on just yet because I want to check my glory. Okay, so I would need to spend fortune to get rid of that effect, or it'll go away at the end of my activation.
It will go away at the end.
Yeah.
Or you can spend fortune to get rid of it.
Which
However, there's some negative effects that are going to be applied to that.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Grant.
Okay.
3.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to do some interesting things.
Okay.
So I will need that and that, which are important. Okay, so on Grant, he's going to go for a move first. So if I grab my tape measure, quickness of 5. He's coming out.
Just a quick heads up, his limit's going to be reduced by 1 thanks to disorder. So it's going to put him on limit 2.
Yeah, that's fine because his next one's going to be a charge.
Okay.
So
Right.
he will charge into here.
Yeah. Now, because you're carrying disorder,
Yeah.
I'm not going to let that happen. So John Hunter Bennett is going to spend 1 of his own fortune, borrow 1 from the boss, and he's going to use veteran instincts on you.
Yep, that's fair enough.
Okay.
So it's 1 shot.
So he's already quick in the deaded, so we know he can't do that. And this is a straight shot. Aim 6, needing a 4.
6.
And a 6.
So it will
it's
land.
Good. So it's piercing -2, but it didn't drop its stun effect.
All right, and do all my stats go down by 1 because of the effect that's on me at the minute?
All this one does. So disorder means that you're tasked. So it means all of your action must be focused on 1 model. So if you had the ability to split fire or whatever, you couldn't do that.
Got it.
And your limit is reduced by 1.
All right,
so those are the
grit
effects.
6 goes to 4, so I'm looking at a 6 to try and get it.
So your grit is,
6 flat.
and -2 for this.
Yeah, so I'm looking at a 6 to save.
You are good, yeah. Very quick on the maths.
5, no good.
So he's failed.
I have no fortune.
Has he got no fortune?
He's got no fortune.
Has he used metal already?
Yes, this round he did.
Well, sorry, he's used quick in the dead already.
Yeah, and he used
because
metal
he's got the
before it.
disorder,
He can't.
can't use metal again.
So, Grant
goes
ready to kill.
down.
Grant dies.
Excellent.
Damn it.
Excellent.
I was hoping he would shift you off that treasure.
Well done, Mr. Bennett. I don't normally go with the Union, but I'm liking my traitor boy right there.
That was me actually getting a little bit greedy
Yep.
because I had a glory for killing a face in a strike action.
Right, okay.
So I thought I should have hung back, kept him where he was, and just shot away at people.
Yeah.
Got him back to normal, but I went for the kill and I paid for it. So
But it's good to test
learn
out.
from it, people.
It's good to test out what your characters are capable of, especially like if you were playing in this league. You know, there's a few things that I've done and a few things you've done that later games you might not do.
Yeah,
but you
and
got to give it a go. You got to give it a go.
It's why anybody thinking of doing the league definitely should be watching videos like this, because it's going to show you those early mistakes that you're going to make. Because this is me coming back to the game after quite the hiatus.
Yeah.
You know, so I will say, being able to pick this game up again, it's picking up really quickly for me.
Awesome.
Doing the simple maths, remembering the basic special rules and stuff, very quickly coming back.
Good.
All right, so done.
So that's Grant out of the picture. Thank God for that.
He is off to Boot Hill.
He'll be back. Right. Draw for me. I'm on 3 action points now.
Yep.
I could do with my necrotic breath with this guy being over there and burn these out, but
Well, someone can put out one of your wibbly things to actually let you teleport through.
I could, but I've already activated him. So yeah, you're doing good. You've just killed some dudes. Now I have got this hex beast that once was creature.
Yeah, we actually forgot that last round.
I've got to put the model onto the table. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to quickly walk people through how that works?
Yeah. If any of the characters or models on the table have the tainted trait, then when they die, you just take a mind check. And it will be in the keywords at the top, it will say tainted, but another way of working that out is if you've got these horrible veins running through the bottom of your card.
Grant is tainted.
He is, isn't he? So yeah, before we do that next action, we can actually demonstrate that.
Yeah.
So on a crit 1,
Yeah.
it turns into a hex beast that I control.
Right.
On a crit success, Grant builds the hex energy within him, just reforms his body, knits it all back together, and he's capable of just carrying on as though nothing happened. Anything else, you get a Hex Beast.
This will be hilarious if he comes back.
Last time this happened, Grant came back. So I don't want to see that.
A 5.
Okay, so you've got a Hex
Beast? I do
Beast?
get a Hex Beast.
You've got a Hex Beast.
So I assume that because I wouldn't have a Hex Beast in the initial starter set, I should just go out and pick up a blister early.
The Hex Beast box, I believe it's on pre-order at the moment.
Oh, right.
And you get a bundle of them in there, and they're wicked models anyway. So it's just I mean, even if you're not doing Hex, going halves with a friend just to get your models on the table, they're lovely. Right.
Well, I will need a card for the Hex Beast, or will I just borrow yours as and when?
There we go. So we've got the Hex Beast pack there.
Thank you.
So one of the things about the poor little Hex Beast is because it is basically a reanimated lump of flesh, it's only got a limit of 1. They're kind of zombie-ish, they're slow, sluggish, but it's a free model when your model died.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Well, it's going from a 225 to a 30-point model.
But this one glows in the dark. Right.
Yeah, the glow effects you've painted on these are beautiful.
That's it's just a nice simple trick with the sort of red through yellow and then Vallejo fluoro over the top.
Really?
Oh, a glaze of Vallejo fluoro over anything just adds so much colour. It's lovely.
This is something I've been very tempted to do, is actually to get you in here to do a couple of painting tutorials as a guest painter for Wild West Exodus.
I would absolutely
I'll maybe have
love
a word with Sam. Comments below. Tell us what you would like to see Darren paint on camera, just for curiosity.
Excellent. Right.
You shall paint the biggest miniature from the range.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I managed to get most of these knocked up in half a day, so yeah.
What?
So, yeah.
I hate you.
There you go. Oh, and to be fair, I did have help. So myself and my Trailblazer buddy Craig. If you're out there, well done, Craig.
Are you guys still doing the Trailblazer?
We are indeed, yes. So if you've got a friendly local gaming store that's thinking of stocking Wild West Exodus or already do, just get in touch with us and we'll come and play games. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Right, where was we? So Grant came back. Ish. Maybe his kids wouldn't recognise him, but he's back.
Just drawn a 3, haven't you?
I just drawn a 3, and that's right. So
who were you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort those guys out there. So I'm gonna draw on Megan.
Yeah.
And she will take a move action. Now just do a quick base check on there.
Yeah, she can get over that.
Yeah, she can jump over that. That's fine. Yeah. So she'll vault over there.
Now I have mixed in some other ranges of terrain onto the table for us today. So we've got a mix of game EU and some micro art stuff on the table, just to give everybody their fair shout out.
Nice. And let's hope that she's in range, because Woodhouse is going to get a hex bolt.
Oh dear.
He certainly is.
Yeah.
So with an action point to shoot, and I'm going to spend another action point to focus that shot.
Yeah.
Out comes the Hex's signature blast. So, rate of attack 3, I've got an aim of 5, goes up to 7.
Quick and the dead.
Oh! Go on then.
Alright, so it's...
Just to say, look at that.
Quickness of 5.
See, always wait until your opponent says they're going to focus it, just so you can burn out as much of their action points as you can.
Alright, so 5 plus for a 4 is no good.
It's a quick check.
No fortune.
Of course, once Grant's gone, the Union does run out of fortune pretty quick.
Yeah, it's the one bad thing about being almost human.
Almost human. Well, apart from the fact that you've got huge factories that produce Gatling guns and rocket pods to order.
Well,
you're all right with that one.
You have to compensate somehow.
Right, first one. Yeah. It's good, and it is a crit lethal as well. And another crit lethal. Oh. And that one is a miss. But I can live with that. 2 crit
lethals.
2 crit lethals.
With no cover. What's your pierce?
Pierce on that, -2, dude.
So 5, I'm looking at 7s.
Good luck, Woodhouse.
Having to re-roll them. Number 1 is a 9. Number 2 is a critical.
Oh, okay.
So 1 saved.
1 saves.
Second one, is a critical. No re-roll.
Now, he did use Quick and the Dead, didn't he?
He did, but he failed it.
He failed it, yep. So we won't put a marker down. He's okay for that.
Yeah, so Quick and the Dead, it's only if you pass it, you get it.
I'm just clutching it, trying to get past your awesome dice there, sir. Didn't even singe his moustache.
You know, he's holding Grant's coat. You know, that's probably quite well armoured. Yeah. You know, so maybe it was going to be a gut shot, but it just went, don't.
Yeah.
And he went,
maybe standing next to it. That's not actually him. I was aiming at his cloak. Now, I've done a move, I've done a shoot, so I'm going to spend one of mine. Oh, hang on. They've activated already, haven't they?
No, they haven't.
No, they haven't.
The only thing that's activated is Grant. I was waiting to see if you would walk something out into the middle of no man's land.
By 1. By 2. Leaves him on 1. I can't do that. And I burnt through my action deck, so she will. Now that's going to clear at the end. Actually, I'm going to clear that using the fortune, and then her 2 fortune are going to come back because I've got a little plan there.
Okay.
All right, so that's Megan done.
Right, now I assume my Hex Beast counts as activated.
Now he does, he's reanimated, so his activation was spent knitting himself back together, so he can't do anything for this activation.
Okay, 3 actions. You know what? I'm going to activate the fire team, and they are going to do the obvious. They're going to shoot from here at him.
Okay, cool.
So, let's see. So it's...
Now this is 1 unit, 1 shoot action.
Yes.
Quicken the dead. I've got to wipe that out. I can't have that.
Limit of 2.
Right.
So I will be fit to do it again.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to make you pay for it. So, quickness 5, 50-50.
Hit it. 2.
No. Boss's fortune. And it's another 2.
The dice gods say no.
See, it's because he's found the treasure. He's just like prancing about with gold. He doesn't care that he's been shot at.
You know, we saw something shining. We're going to shoot at it.
Keep your head down. So, good luck, sir. Let's see if there's anything left standing at the end of it.
All right. So I'll do all of the...
So you rate of attack 3 on the Gatling guns?
Yes, I'm going to do all the Gatling guns first.
Cool.
They are in range. They are under 12.
Yep.
It's 5s. Oh.
You can focus it if you want.
I'm not going to because I'm going to probably take a second shot.
Okay. Saturation fire.
So for the Gatling guns. Oi.
Right.
So there's a crit fail in there.
So get rid of that. 4's a miss and 3's a miss. But the rest are good.
That's a crit, and that's 2 more hits along with it. I then have to do the rocket.
I will keep a track on that. So you've just dropped 5 hits from Gatling.
And it misses.
And the rocket misses. Okay.
Yep. So 5 hits from the Gatling.
5 hits. Not too much there then.
One of those with a critical, which is shred, but you have no cover anyway.
So I'm good there. Okay.
Now, because there were 2 weapons there, I really should have split that 3 and 3. Just to be fair.
It's a friendly game, isn't it? We're all right with that. Maybe in the next game we'll get a little bit harsher.
Okay.
Like you say, you're catching up, mate. You're catching up.
Yeah.
So 5 saves, -2, 7s. No crit fail to begin. Well, at least it's going to be short, sharp, and sweet.
I'm guessing metal.
So he's going to throw metal down on that one.
Yeah.
Next one, he's 7. He's good.
Good.
And
5.
that's now. Is he going to make it through another 2 with a? No, he did his job. He did well.
Dead.
He's off the table.
Yay!
So the Union traitor has been exposed and dealt with.
Yeah.
And that's just 1 action point with those guys.
Yeah, so the second action point, they may as well keep on rolling. They're going to shoot at her.
Okay.
So...
They're definitely in range.
Yeah.
Are they over? Oh, of course, yeah, we're going to measure from the edge of the building. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Oh, God.
Buildings are great.
Quicken the dead.
Yep, that's fair enough.
And she's quick 5, so she dodges that entire shoot action from those guys.
And that's their limit of 2 hit.
And that's their limit of 2 hit. But she is now disordered again.
Which is fair enough.
So it's irritating. You do find yourself just needing 1 more shot.
Yeah, but now that we're starting to use the Quicken the Dead, I'm seeing there's a little bit more life and safety to be had whenever you're not already in that state and walk out into the middle of no man's land like what I did. Okay, so I still have Woodhouse and Hopkins to go, but it's on to you.
Okay, so I'm left with Bennett.
Yeah.
Who has been... Oh,
he's dead?
Nah, I forgot my tainted check.
Oh, yeah. 5.
And we've got another Hex Beast down.
Okay.
Now, he was there.
Yeah. Now, does it still count for you?
He is a friendly model.
Yeah.
So he's not quite sure why he's holding the treasure, but he's still holding the treasure. That's it. It's the last memory he had was to hold on to that treasure.
Yeah.
So obviously I can't activate with him as he's already done.
This was round 3. Yeah. Anything else? I think
No.
there's nothing else to activate.
No, he can't activate because he is basically a rock with some stuff on it.
So I get 4 action points. Let's pop that onto Hopkins. And from where he is in the house here, I'll straighten this up. He is just going to shoot at the Hex Beast if it's in range. 20-inch range. Oh yeah, he's well in. And I'm wanting to shoot him so that you don't get the victory point at the...
So I wouldn't be able to ignore Megan Wild there.
Oh, I know she's deadly, but
right between the
scenario, I don't care if I die right now.
No, this is true.
Because I've got 2 good units in houses, which are pretty damn safe.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's one shot. I will focus it for 1. And that gives me an aim of 8. I'm looking at 2s. -1 for cover, I would say, because it's going right through this to get to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yep.
So looking at 3s.
Okie dokes.
So, for a 3.
It's on.
So, Pierce -2.
Piercing -2 on the Hex Beast, which I believe are grit 6.
Yes.
And it's a crit success.
He doesn't care.
No, he just popped one of his bubbles.
Yeah. Thankfully, that's 4 action points, so I will shoot again. This time without the aim on it.
Okay.
So, aim 6 -1, looking at 5s. Misses.
No rerolls.
No rerolls.
No fortune left.
Right. Last draw, 3 actions.
Okay. So I'm being seriously activated now.
Yeah. And okay, so Mr. Woodhouse here is going to do the same with his artillery barrage.
Okay.
He is going to focus it for 1.
Cool.
And so that puts him onto an aim of 7. I would still give you the 1 cover. So aim of 6, looking at 4.
4s.
Crit fail.
Fail.
No good.
Now
Right.
that's a special shoot action, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Yeah, so you can only
So
do
I
that
can only
once
do that
per
once.
activation. Yep.
So you know what? I've had enough mucking about. He's going to go for a move action for 5 inches to here.
Okay.
I am then going to put down 2 cards,
Whoa.
which is a bit of a waste because it's 2 actions each.
Okay.
So he's going to buy another shot and focus it with
Okay.
his pistol, because that thing is annoying me.
Yep.
So it is a focus shot with his regular, which is 10 inches. Yep, he's in.
That's good.
Aim of 5 becomes 7, becomes 6, looking at 4.
Yep.
Rate of fire 1, but it does have revolver fan.
So you can pump another action point into that,
I have
and that
one.
will double its rate of attack. However, you will suffer an additional -2 to hit me.
2 on 5s, I'll take.
Yeah, you going for that? Okay.
Yeah.
It adds up to 5, but no prizes
Not
for that
exactly
one.
what we're after. I would have missed anyway.
That's
so
cool.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That will be round. Okay, we'll tidy up. See you
Right.
in a minute. Okay, everybody, round 4. Oh,
So where we at? We're at 5 all.
5 all.
5 all. Okay.
Actually, does
Hey.
that add up?
Or-
2 for finding it, and then 1, 2, 3 rounds. Yeah.
Yep.
So this is round 4.
We good?
Yep.
41.
4.
Right. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So I'm getting 4 action points.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Come at me.
Yes.
Who's
So
getting it?
I'm going to. She needs to get rid of that. So I'm going to spend a fortune just to get rid of that condition at the start.
Uh-huh.
Use the fortune to walk it off.
So it's her that's activating?
It's Megan Wild that's activating.
All
Yep.
right.
And yeah, the guy with the burnt off moustache is going to get it in the face again.
Oh, here again?
Yep. So we're going straight for Woodhouse, and I will be using the Hex Bolt.
Right. Quicken the Dead.
Yep. Which is why I held off on saying I was going to focus on doing anything with it.
For an 8, he
Okay.
dodges.
So he's
He
quickly
does get the
deaded.
condition though.
He does. He becomes disordered.
Yeah.
So that's 1 action point spent there. I'm
Yep.
going to shoot again. So that's 3 action points spent, and I'm going to focus that for the final
Yep.
one. So that puts her on aim 7.
No cover, so a 3 is enough.
Okay, that's good. That's
4
good.
is enough.
And the crit fail for the last one.
Yeah.
So 2 hits. So
Yeah.
it's a shame you didn't have fortune, because you could pass wounds over, we'd take one for the team and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. But
So it's 2 saves, anything nasty?
so there was no crits from me, and that's piercing -2.
Okay, so -2, so looking at 7s to save. Let's clear out these dice. 1 crit save,
Yep,
and 1 5, which is a fail.
that's a fail.
So I can't metal.
Now, because you've got the Quicken the Dead token,
Can't metal.
you're disordered, so you can't use metal.
So he's dead.
So Woodhouse, for all of his
For all to you, my good
efforts,
sir.
he's out. Now,
This is why we stay in houses.
that's why you stand at the back carrying his coat, dropping bombs on people.
Yeah.
So what I am going to do is...
Oh, do you have a thing?
I got some glory. So achieve the following. Destroy a face unit in a shoot action.
You did.
Boom. So that's 1 victory point, but then I've also got destroy a face unit in a shoot action.
Oh, right, you
And
can
I've
double
been
down.
holding on to that one just in case.
Yeah.
So I can lay both of those down
Again,
and
plus 2
claim
VP.
2 VPs for that.
Oh,
But I did have some nice other things on there, so there is a sacrifice.
Yeah.
So that's 4 action points spent, 2 of her limit, and she's got 1 left. So I'm going to buy an action,
uh-huh. Shoot somebody?
and I think what I'm going to do is run away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take a move action to get to behind there.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to spend a point of the boss's fortune to hunker down.
Yeah, just keep yourself safe.
Keep myself safe. She's done well, and then she will get her fortune back.
All right, I will draw for 3 action points.
Good luck, sir.
So he's gone. Just make sure I remove cards as I go so I remember. Oh, who do I want to do it to? Let's go with the Union Fire Team. Their first target will be this Hex Beast here,
Okay.
just to shoot at it.
Yep.
So it's 6 from the Gatlings.
Okay.
I will divide them by color this time.
No problem.
So let's see what we get.
That's a crit. That's lovely.
Crit. Hit,
So those guys hit with everything.
hit. What am I after for the hit?
So you are aim
Fives?
5. Did you focus it?
No.
Okay. So those are 2 misses there.
Yeah, so
Now,
4
did
hits.
you have the linked rule on them?
They should have the link rule. They do.
Yep. So re-roll those
Rerolls.
misses.
For
Both
nothing
miss
else.
again.
But both of the things hit, which is good. Now I roll for the rocket, needing a 5, which hits on a 9.
Wow.
So is that a critical threat? Gallant rocket pod blast refined heavy, so it is a critical, but it has no critical effect.
Okay. But what that does is, if I had a mechanism that forced you to re-roll that, I wouldn't be able to. So that's a chunk of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, so you've got 6 total from the Gatlings
Yeah.
and 1 from the rocket.
Yeah. So I think this is a dead hex beast.
I hope so.
Okay, grits, boom. So the first one goes down, and no metal sass on this guy.
Yep.
So he explodes, but the template's not going to catch anything else
I
other
don't
than the treasure.
Yeah. This is why I held my other hex beast back, because I thought if I move in, it's going to blow up and maybe take me with it.
Yeah,
Let's not do that.
you get a hex beast chain reaction. Okay, nice.
All right, so that was 1 action point.
It was indeed.
For the second action point, if we're in range, 15 inches, yeah, let's go for her. She's hunkered, all the other good stuff, but let's see if I can take a swing
I was
at it.
going to go there, wasn't I? But I thought I'd go there to get the benefit of cover.
Yeah.
That was stupid. Right.
So, in range,
Yeah, okay.
it's costing me 2 to do it. And
And this is
that's
that one. No. Quicken the Dead. No. And that's a 5
No.
with a quickness with a quickness of 5, so she is passed. So
Yes,
she's
so
she's
get the-
quick and the deaded. She's disordered,
Yes.
but I'm not having that.
Yeah, not having 7 shots flying in at you.
No, silly.
Yours.
Over to me. So I've got the third man. Who gets a 4?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so I could pump it all into that hex beast and go rip some stuff apart.
If you want it.
But you've got Hopkins.
Sniper.
Okay, and those guys are done.
And a hex beast.
And a hex beast. No, I'm not going to waste 4 action points. I'm going to spend 2 of them to compel him, though.
Okay.
So I am activating the third man. So his first one's using his Dark Council ability to compel him. What is the mind of a hex beast?
It is 2.
Okay, -1 drops to 1. So as long as I don't roll a 9 or 10, I can activate him. And that's a 7.
Yep.
So that's 2 action points spent. So he will now charge. What's the quickness on that? 5. That was stupid. Should have measured that first. So he's out of range. And because have they got a close combat range on the card? No, they've got no weapons down the bottom. So
no,
they are just using cards.
Tooth and claw.
Yeah, so he is now disordered. So his boss told him to charge. He's not made it and is now utterly confused as to why he did that. Kind of like how I'm feeling right now. So that was the compel, but it's getting used to using that rule.
Yeah.
So I will take a move action with the third man.
Yeah.
And I will add a dash to that.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a 5. So rounding up, that's 3.
Okay.
So that's not bad. So let's just have a
bit
of a butcher's, and we are in range.
What are you doing? You're gonna template these.
Necrotic breath, engulf, burn them all. So that was 2 to do that, 2 to do that. So to shoot, that's only going to cost me 1 action point. Mm-hmm. So I'll use a fortune to do that. And yeah, I think I'm going to focus that just to be sure.
Okay.
So single shot. And that puts me on aim 7.
Okay.
And he's good. So everyone in the building is automatically hit.
Yep.
Hazardous, torrent, and engulf. So piercing -2.
-2. They have a grit of 5, so I'm looking at 7s on 3 gents. So red one is the rocket.
Cool.
2 are fine. 1 not so much.
Right, so the unit is now suffering from hazard because you had some guys survive that. So they are on fire.
That's fine.
Okay. Now, if I want to burn them again, that's going to cost me 2 action points, which means I'm going to need 3 fortune to do it. And I ain't got enough. Unless I'm in range, if I'm within 12. Oh, just out. Because she's got node of power, so I can use her fortune as well. But she was just out, so yeah, I think I'm about to get charged by a hex beast, aren't I? So let's call that.
Yeah.
And give him his fortune back.
Okay, I draw for 3. I put the wrong guy out the way. And I knocked a miniature off the table. Idiot. Don't know how I managed that.
That's all right, he's a dead guy. It don't matter.
Okay, so for 3 points, who do I want to have it? No point giving it to the Hex Beast. I'll give it to Bernard Hopkins. With his 20-inch range, yeah, he may as well shoot the third man.
Okay.
Just to see what we can do.
So let's just do a quick check on target priority. Is he closer?
Yeah, your Hex Beast would be
by about that much, isn't he?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Target him first,
check.
yeah?
He's got Deadeye. Double check that. I don't think that gets rid of the target priority rule. I think it's only just for firing into combat, but it's worth a check.
So he's got Quick and Dead, and he does have Deadeye.
So have a check on the words. Does it ignore target priority?
Well, it doesn't say. It's a general rule. Rather
right. Now with Deadeye, then in that case, I know that one's fine. So what Deadeye does is that's ignoring the negative modifiers for shooting into combat.
Right. Well, no, that's what disciplined. Or no, that's what gun down does.
Right. In that case, we're going to need a quick rules check on that one.
That's absolutely fine. Like I
Because
said,
this
we
is
are
kind of
working with
important.
errata.
It's kind of important.
Yes, because if I can just nip one into him, I might be able to do something nasty if I get the lead next round.
I shouldn't have said anything. So against units of multiple models, this model's aim check may target any one model in the enemy unit within line of sight as the initial target. The unit may target units with the target priority rule, even if they are more than 12 inches away.
So I can do it.
You can do it.
Right.
Oh!
So I'm taking the shot.
Yeah.
Anything?
There's a hex beast standing next to me, and I can't be killed by a one-action hex beast.
I'm going to focus the shot.
No. There's no quick in the dead coming. No, you're all right.
All right. So it's 1 dice, focus shot.
Okay.
Aim of 8 total.
Okay.
Uh,
So any point you like, that kind of looks like the best point through there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think I can get you clean without cover.
I'm going to give you that.
All right.
I'm going to give you that.
So it's 8, needing a 2.
Okay. No nerves here. No nerves.
See what we get. Oh,
It's a crit fail. Fantastic.
That's okay. So,
That was his first action, though, wasn't it? And he focused it.
yeah.
Okay,
So that's
so if
2 actions done.
Yeah.
So he will.
So he's got 1 action point left in his card, and whatever you've got in your hand.
Yeah, I will put 2 down. Shoot again and focus.
Brutal.
Same again.
Yeah, I'm not clicking the dead in that.
It hits.
Okay, that's good.
So it's -2 with nothing special.
Nothing special on that? Okay. So there was no modifiers for anything, so I'm on 7s. Oh, sorry, shrouded. You need to re-roll that successful hit.
Yep. It does.
And it still does.
Thankfully, that could have been a crit.
And that was.
Crit steal. Damn it!
He's all right. Okay. Whew. Okay.
That was worth the try, though.
That was good.
Okay, so I'll put that out the way.
Okay.
That out there. And I'm done. So
Right.
what do you have left?
I don't
Jack?
think you are you? Oh no, he is. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
You blew up my hex
I
beast.
still got the Hex Beast.
Yeah, you blew up my one, and he did his thing. So yeah, I'm out. I'm done.
You've only compelled your Hex Beast.
I did, didn't I?
I think you actually forgot to activate him last turn as well.
Quite feasible.
So comments below, did he forget? Or did I let him forget?
Right, yeah, well done. I'm going to run with that. So yes, let's activate the Hex Beast.
For 2.
And that's 2 action, and so he will charge
Okay.
into that one there.
So you're taking a swing at me.
So his limit is reduced, but can't be reduced below 1, thank God, otherwise he'd be standing there like a moron.
Yeah.
So he's going to get his free attack, and because he's unarmed, that's just a standard no piercing, no nothing attack.
Hit it.
Let's do it.
For a 4.
And what's his fight? It's not great.
The F is a 5.
Fight 5, so that's a 9, that's a miss, and I'm going to re-roll that.
Why not?
And that is good. That's an 8.
Yeah, okay, so now it's my grit versus what?
No piercing on that at all.
Okay,
He's kind of running up with his little pointy out sticky thing and just...
Alright, so I need a 4 to save.
Good luck, sir.
For a 5.
And he does.
Loving it.
So that's him done, and loses the condition at the end.
Yep, so mine will activate for 3 actions, or action points, and he will just take a swing back.
Yeah. Now, I could spend 2 of my fortune to do veteran instincts with him and see if he can slap you first, but I don't. No, I'm gonna.
Oh, really? Oh, insult.
This is a Hex Beast slap off.
Okay. So this is handbags at dawn.
I'm gonna burst a bubble on you, boy.
Oh my God, it's a crit. Okay, so a 4 to save.
Blinded. That was crit back, fantastic. So, yep.
Okay, so I'll swing for you. For a 5,
That's
we'll
another hit. Okay. And
4 is no good.
Oh,
actually it is.
Oh, what's it? Grit 6,
Grit
isn't
6.
he? Grit 6, so he's okay.
Yeah. Round done.
Some inept Hex Beast boxing going down. Yeah, we're good.
And, okay, we'll tidy up. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, it's time for round 5. Let's see who's going first.
Draw. 27.
47.
Oh.
At last.
Okay.
Right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to draw. See what I get. Oh, 4 actions.
Ooh.
All right. I'm going to play it on Hopkins.
Okay. Interesting.
Shoot your Hex Beast in combat because he can ignore it.
It's pop, 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 pop. Okay, I see where it's
Oh,
going.
this could be horrible. I know this could be horrible, but we'll see.
Awesome.
So he is going to focus the shot for 1.
Okay.
So it's 1 shot. Aim of 6 goes to an 8 with... I'm going to say cover. There's no way I can get a clean line there.
Sure.
So I'm looking at a 3.
It's 8 minus 3, yeah.
A 7 will hit.
That's good enough. That's
so that's
good
hit
enough.
your guy.
Okay.
Pierce minus 2
Mm-hmm.
for a 4
Bang.
is enough.
That's enough. So
no.
other way
actually, it's not.
round. Other
Yeah.
way round. Yeah, that's not enough.
So he's dead.
So this Hex Beast goes bang, but before I move him,
Yeah.
he's got volatile.
Yes,
so he's going to go off.
My one.
Now, looking directly down on that just misses the third man.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm more than happy with that.
So, boom.
Hits my one.
So we're looking at a grit check, and if you have it back on the card of the Hex Beast, you'll have volatile. I believe it's piercing -1.
It's volatile. If this model is wounded, it is removed, and a blast template is centered on the form position. All models under the template are hit automatically with a piercing 1.
God, look at that.
So I'm looking at
remembering
5. Save myself. Crit save.
So you just it's like peeling bubble gum off his face. He's just been covered by Hex Beast.
See, it just went splooge, and now he's just stood there going, "Oh yes."
Rightio.
However,
I can see Hex Beast becoming a very popular point of
I have
conversation.
glory.
Oh, get out, get out.
Achieve the following: destroy a hands unit in a shoot action. This turn, score 1 VP when you do so.
Oh, dude.
So that brings us back to a
So
tie.
we're at a 7-7.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll turn that over just so we don't have any fights later on.
Yep. And for my second shot, because I can still shoot, I may as well take a pop at her because she has some nasty effects on her.
Yeah, she's...
And you can't quicken the dead because of the one you have on.
Now, I can quicken the dead.
Oh, new
I
round.
can't metal. But it's
Would you like
still
to?
dangerous.
Well, I'm paying 2 to do it.
Okay.
Would you like to? Do I have anything here to help? No.
No.
You going to take it or no?
She most certainly will be quicking the deading.
Okay. For a critical.
Okay.
So,
She's good.
yeah,
But she can't quicken the dead anymore.
yours.
He's done, yeah. Okay, draw. I'm on 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they're going to burn at the end of their activation anyway. So I think what I really need to do is burn them again. Let's make sure we finish them off. So first action, let's double check what I've got here. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to play that card to give him +1 aim
Okay.
for this action, and that will put him on aim 6, but I'm needing 6s because you get cover and hunker, so I'm going to focus that as well. So that's that card gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so aim 8
Hit.
drops to 6, so that's good. So we're looking at piercing -2 for necrotic breath.
Okay, red is for the rocket.
Cool.
They're looking at 7s. Crit fail and a fail.
Excellent.
They die.
They did so well though.
They did.
They did
Having
so
them in
well.
there was so useful.
And I didn't even get to watch them burn themselves. Just took effort. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 1 action point. Now that's been used up. And so if I want to shoot, that's going to cost 1 to that. That's another 2 there. So I am going to Hex Blast the Hex Beast
Okay.
into next week.
Okay.
Don't you dare say Quicken the Dead. He has not got Quicken the Dead.
He doesn't? No?
No! He's a big part of reconstituted flesh. There's no chance.
Oh, that would have been hilarious to be able to do that.
Maybe we should invent one that does.
You know, the Uber Hex Beast? Just a character one?
There's more coming. Obviously, the first character Hex Beast is Creature himself. So he's one he's been imbued with a certain amount of self-awareness. You know, he knows to wear a cloak to cover up his shame. Yeah. And there may well be a few more on the horizon.
Oh, keep your eyes peeled. All right, roll them.
Okay. Oh, so crit fail on his first Hex Bolt. The second one's good though. And the third one is also good.
Okay, so 2 of them have hit.
Yeah, so -2.
Looking at a 6 to save.
Two of them.
Yeah. Anything whizzy on them?
No. Oh, hang on. That's
Feel
a
on a
good
5.
point. So shred,
Doesn't
refined,
matter.
and
He's
lethal.
dead.
And there was no blast on him, was there?
Not enough to reach you.
Not enough to reach. Okay. Right. So I've got. So I did shoot.
Yeah, I have no more activations, so it's all you for the rest of the game.
Okay. I'm going to give him another action point
Uh-huh.
to take a move action because he hasn't done that just yet.
Yep, and that will be the game.
And that is it, isn't it?
Yep.
Megan gets to clear a condition at least.
Very good game. I enjoyed the treasure hunt scenario.
It's a good one.
It's very different to most of the ones that I've seen before, because having it that you could find it, you might not find it, and having that limit to it makes for a very fun scenario, because we didn't expect it to be in those 3 locations at all.
No.
I mean, whenever we were placing the tokens, I placed this one in the middle going, you know what, it could be funny if it was there, just people standing in the middle of the street in our little desert town fighting it out, and it happened.
And there it is, yeah.
You know. All right, well, tell you what, everybody, get your comments in below. What do you think of the organised play that we're going to be having a look at for Wild West Exodus? Do you like the idea of the Slow Grow League kind of format? We'll move on. Also, tell us which faction you would like to play, and tell us what you want Darren to paint if we ever get him in for tutorials. We'll move on. We'll see you again soon.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.